It's okay. It's okay.
James, I like you more and more every time you talk.
Oh, no.
Is that all the pork?
Yep.
Do we have extra bacon? I would use it all.
Okay. So in this mixture, this is salmon. What else do we have in there?
Scallions.
Okay.
Lemon zest.
All right.
Garlic.
Sounds good.
A little flour.
Okay.
Salt, pepper, and parsley.
Nice. It's a beautiful color. So I heard that you guys did not cook the salmon the whole way through before you made this mixture.
That is correct.
We didn't want it to dry out
Right.
because it does have to be cooked again, pan fried.
Okay. So that's
And what we also did to make sure our seasoning was correct, as opposed to forming them all into patties, cooking them off, and eating them 2 hours from now, and we made a tester patty. We made one small patty, cooked it up, we all tasted it, decided it needed just a little pinch of salt, and then we know these will be perfect when we all eat them.
okay. Great. And then what is this that you are using to coat the cakes?
Potato chips.
Potato chips. Can you use any kind of potato chip, Chef Julie?
I highly recommend kettle cooked potato chips because they're just the tastiest.
They are. Got a nice crunchy texture
And
too.
if you didn't want to use potato chips, if you had like panko breadcrumbs on hand in your house, you can use that instead.
But not those like Progresso.
No Progresso.
Those little like sawdust breadcrumbs. That's not really offering any real texture, is it? Okay. We're gonna go over here and just take a look at the pork. So your pork is pork tenderloin, right?
Yeah, pork mignon.
Okay, and it was marinated in what type of marinade?
This was a mixture of vinegars with vegetable oil,
Okay.
Dijon mustard.
All right. And then I see you're wrapping it in some partially cooked bacon.
We'll take the parsley over to the
And what happens next?
I don't know.
That's all right. Probably going to go in the oven. Chef Julie, are you going to sear these, or do these just go right in the oven?
We're going to sear them on both sides on the stove and then finish them in the oven.
Okay.
Classic chef trick.
And how do students know when to take the pork out of the oven? How long should it stay in the oven, Chef Julie?
It should stay in the oven until it's done. How do you know when it's done? Use your thermometer.
That's right.
And your culinary instinct. You watch the food, not your watch.
Good. So a lot of people don't want to eat pork when it's pink, but actually what you are able to do is just to cook the pork according to the temperature on the instant read thermometer. 150 degrees is when you would want to take it out of the oven, and then you would allow it to rest for just a few minutes. This looks wonderful. Those are going to be very, very good. How's it coming over here, James? These look nice.
Yeah, they're.
Nice portion size.
Well, I don't know if I'm making them too large or not, but
It's nice.
let's see how I end up.
Okay. And I heard that you guys are making a remoulade sauce also.
That's
It's
correct.
like a fancy name for a tartar sauce. And I heard that you're making your own mayonnaise.
She's in the process of doing that right now.
Nice.
The freezer.
Chef Julie, do you have a moment to talk to me about your mayonnaise?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's move this. All right, so we are making mayonnaise from scratch.
Okay.
We started with a pasteurized liquid egg yolk product because it's a little food safety-ish. Juice of fresh lemons, and basically that's it, with an emulsion with pure olive oil. Not extra virgin, not necessarily canola, but pure olive oil for some good flavor. And it seemed a little thin, so we're going to doctor it up. We put a little bit more of the liquid egg yolk product, and then we're going to pour in more olive oil. And the trick with this, and I'm going to have Kim do it, is a slow, steady stream. So we transferred it from a dry measuring cup, and we made our own liquid measuring cup with spout. And we want to do it just to consistency. So Kim, start to pour, and I'll show you when. Maybe a little slower. When you get about half of that in, just stop still really runny.
Can I look at it?
Huh?
Can we look at it?
No, it's not perfect yet. I don't want you to
It's
look.
okay. Well, we want to know what it should not look like. So,
How thin it is.
okay, pretty thin.
Also, the enemy of an emulsion can be if it gets too warm, which that shouldn't be it. I mean, you would feel heat coming off of this. And that happens if your food processor sometimes overheats. And you can throw a piece of ice cube in there and that'll fix it. But I don't think that's what's happening here. I think we just need some more oil. But I can hear the consistency changing. Still very thin. So now this is what we need to do. We're going to start over, because what you could do is if you get a good mayonnaise working, you can add what is your unemulsified or basically too thin mayonnaise to that. We don't want to keep adding to this because it's never going to quite come together. So we start over, and this happens all the time. Mayonnaise is tricky.
And it's good because a lot of times people would just get discouraged and throw something away. So what's good is to learn how to fix it on the spot so that you're not always feeling like you're wasting foods. It's a very good opportunity to learn something new.